Okay, hi guys. Now look at the problem here on top. The cell phone or your electronic device got wet, okay? And you want to get rid of those water. And the solution, you know that? Okay, put it in a container full of rice. And what will happen? It will absorb the wet stuff, the water in it. And then you know what? That's one solution. But guess what? In math, sometimes there is more than one solution. There could be infinite solution or there could be no solution at all. And that's the lesson for today. Now, solutions when you solve for x. Now, there are three cases when you solve for x, right? Teachers will always give you problems where you solve for x. And normally, what? We have one solution. Like this problem, if you solve this, you at the end, you'll have x is equal to a number, all right? That number could be a fraction, a decimal, but there's only one solution, meaning only that number if you plug into your x's will make the equation true, right? There's only one number that will make them equal to each other. But guess what? This is something new. Sometimes there will be infinite solutions. X could be 7, x could be 9, x could be 300, x could be zero point 0.5, and all of these x's could be plugged in and it will still make the equation true. Oh, yeah. And sometimes there will be no solution at all. X could not be any number in the world. Not any number in the world will not make it true. Okay? It won't make sense. So these three is what we're going to study today. So let's start with the basic one. One solution. We're used to this, right? So you're given an equation, solve for x. What do we do? Add 9 on each side. Add 9. That cancels out. That becomes 3x is equal to 27. And then what's next? Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is equal to 9, right? And if you give it a try, so 3 times x minus 9, substitute to check. This is what we call check. Are you sure it will really give me an equal equation? So 3 times 9 minus 9, is it equal to 18? We're putting a question mark in the equal sign. So that's 27 minus 9 on the left. Is it equal to 18? The left side is 18. The right side is 18. So write the word true. So only 9 will make the statement true. So that's why it's called one solution. One solution, only 9. There's only 9. If I plug in 10, it won't work. If I substitute 7, it won't work. If I substitute 8.9999, it won't work. Only 9, one solution. Now, our regular equation problems always state that x is equal to a real number, right? So there's only one answer. That's the regular one. There is only one true value for x that will make the equation true. And what else? All the other values will make it false. All right? Only one answer. Now, there are two situations which we probably didn't study in the past. Wait, what? Yes. When you solve for an x, I said infinite solution, there's gonna be a lot. X could be any of the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, even the negative numbers, there'll be infinite solutions. Or x could be nothing at all. No solution. No possible solution. All right? All right. So given this equation, we're gonna, okay, substitute different possible solutions. Okay? So let's start by substituting with 2. Okay? So 4 times 2, we are evaluating. Suppose you already know the answer, that the answer is 2. We're checking if it will be, yes, we want to know if the equation will be true. 2 times 2 is a 4. This is a 34. This is a 30. The left side subtract it, that's a 4. The right side subtract it is a 4. If the left side is equal to the right side, then it is a true solution. Okay? It works. Now, let's try another one. Let's try another one. Okay? Let's erase this first. So a while ago we tried 2. Let's now try the number 0. Okay? I substitute times 0, times 0, times 0, times 0. Anything times 0 is a 0, right? 0 minus 0 is 0. Is 0 equal to 0? Is that a true statement? Yes. So if I plug in 0, it will again have a true statement. Okay, let's try the next one. Wow, there are two solutions. It's possible to have two solutions. Maybe 3. Let's try 3. If my x is equal to negative 1, okay, let's substitute negative 1 for you, negative 1 for you, negative 1 for you, times negative 1 for you. So negative 4 minus a negative 2, this will be a negative 34 minus a negative 30. All right? Keep change opposite, that's going to be a negative 4. Keep change opposite, that is negative 34 plus 30, negative 4. Is 4 equal to 4? Yes, that's a true statement. So, we can say the solution could be negative 1. Oh my goodness. So, this is something new. In this case, guys, at the end, if the solution would show that the left side is equal to the right side, then you could say, look at this. I just showed 3. There could be more solutions, right? So it's not just one, more than one. How will you know if it's more than one? Okay, let's solve this then. 4 minus 2 is a 2x, and 17 minus 15 is a 2x. Suppose you want to solve for x, right? Subtract x on the left, 2x. Subtract 2x on the right, 2x. That cancels out, cancels out. 0 is equal to 0. Is that a true statement? Yes, this is a true statement, right? Any number you plug in here will always, at the end, become 0 equals 0. Okay? So I can plug in any number then. So x could be infinite number of solutions. You can just write I and S. It could be a negative, positive, fraction, decimal. What does that mean? The value of x will make it this equation true. Any value. All right? Yes, it's all the real numbers, infinite number of solution. Sometimes math teachers will write this. All the real numbers. That's how you write real numbers. Okay, you could write INS, x is equal to infinite number of solutions, or you could write all the real numbers. Let's try another one. So solving for x. So 15x stays there. Then you do your distributive property. 5 times 3 is 15x. And then you do the 5 times negative 2. That's a negative 10. Bring down the positive 10. Okay? Clean it up. The right side, this one can be canceled, right? So 15x is equal to 15x. Clue, if you see that the left side is equal to the right side, you don't need to solve for x anymore. You could just say that x is equal to infinite number of solutions, or x is equal to all the real numbers. Any of those means it's everything. Okay? So if the left side is equal to the right side, again, x is all the real number or infinite number of solutions. Okay, analogy. So this is, who is this player? You all know him. Okay. This is a true statement. Okay. Same football player is equal to that one. You can just change. Suppose if the left side is equal to the right side, you already know it is a true statement. Both are Eli Manning, right? And what else? Any number is equal to the same number, right? So therefore, if A is equal to A, at the end, the left side is equal to the right side, you are very sure. Yes, you are very sure that it has infinite number of solutions. Oh, another name for that is called identities. Identity. The left side is equal to the right side. Identities. All right, now we go on to the third example wherein there's no solution. Okay, again, let's try to substitute the following numbers. Okay, I could plug in or substitute 4, right? So this is the original. I substitute 4 for you and 4 for you. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 minus 3 is 1. Excuse me, is 8 at the end. Is 8 equal to 1? No. So false. That's not a possible solution. Okay, so forget you. X cannot be 4. So forget 4, x cannot be 4. Let's try 0. Let's substitute for x, I will write a 0. For x, I'll write a 0. So 0 plus 4 is a 4. 0 minus 3 is a negative 3. At the end, is 4 equal to negative 3? They cannot be equal. So that's a false statement. Okay? So again, x cannot be 0. All right, let's try another one. How come there's no solution yet? Let's try the next one. Let's try if x is equal to negative 6. Substitute negative 6 for you, negative 6 for you. Negative 6 plus 4 is a negative 2. Negative 6 and negative 3 is a negative 9. Is negative 2 the same with negative 9? False. Those two, they're different. The left side is different to the right side. Therefore, again, x cannot be negative 6. So what's the solution, Ram? In this case, guys, you could say there's no solution. People will write this, x is equal to ns. We can write no solution. Or sometimes people can write this, that one, like no, nothing, all right? Empty set, they call it empty set. Sometimes high school people will write it like this, a set with nothing inside. Okay, that's the way to write it, but any of those would mean no solution. Okay, so again, we will try this example. You all know distributive property first, right? 2x plus what? Yes, 10. And what do you do next? Bring down everything that you didn't use. Don't be lazy. Write it down. Some kids are lazy in doing this. Now, before you proceed, look at the left side of the equation, okay? It's kind of messy. There are things that you could clean up, okay, or combine like terms. So what happens to the x's? That becomes 6 plus 2, 8x. All right. U10, go down there, plus 10. Equal sign in a straight line. The other side, bring down your 8x plus 11. Again, we want to solve for x. You want all the x on the left side. Minus 8x for you, minus 8x for you. Shing, shing. Oh my God, the x disappeared. That's a clue for you already. If the x disappeared, what will happen? The 10 will go down and the 11 will go down. Now, check if that makes sense. Is this a true or a false statement? Yes, it is a false statement. That can never be true. So that means any number you substitute for x, whatever number you substitute for x, guess what? It will disappear. And what will remain? 10 is equal to x. So it is false. So any number will not make it true. So you could say that x is no solution. Solution. Or you could just write x is no solution, like that, right? So let's generalize. There is no solution. The value of x for this equation. Okay, let's try another one then. All right. Let's start with what property again? You're experts on this already. Distributive property. Yes. Okay, let's do that. So that will become 6x plus 6 is equal to 6x plus 54. All right. Oh my gosh. I need to get rid of u minus 6x minus 6x. Whoa. Again, clue, as I said, if you realize the x variable disappeared, that will already give you a clue that the remaining number will go down. 6 is equal to 54. Is that a true or a false statement? It is a false statement. Whatever number you plug in will disappear. Okay, the value with x, it will just disappear, and what remain is 6 is equal to 54. So therefore, what is our conclusion? There is no solution that will substitute for the value of x to make it true. It is always false. Okay, one more. So Michael Jackson, you're comparing it Justin Bieber, right? Are they equal to each other? No way. They're different people. So this is a false statement. The left side is different from the right side. They cannot be the same. Okay? They are both great in their own way though, but they're not the same. So when the left side A is on the right side is a B, and they're not equal to each other, that's the clue for you to say that there is no solution. Okay, let's generalize now. Summary number one. If x is equal to a number, a is a number, a real number, then there is one solution. A solution means there is one solution, and you need to solve for that. Okay, now, at the end, if you get a is equal to a, the left side is equal to the right side, any number would be accepted as a solution. So, infinite number of solutions. Okay, now, if the left side is different from the right side, okay, no value will make it true. Therefore, you could say no solution. So that's the lesson for today from Rampage Math. Remember that results is equal to action plus motivation. Good luck.